Where you from, Luke?
Wales.
Wales. That's a shame. Do you know Rob Terry? No?
No.
See that? Don't know Rob Terry, and he's from Wales. Do you play rugby?
No.
No? Do you watch football?
No.
No. God, you don't do a lot, do you?
I play football.
You're pretty boring, actually. Go on, off you go. Here's your picture. Go on. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's it. Come back with some hobbies next time. You know.
That's scribbling on that paper.
What'd you say?
That's scribbling.
That's scribbling.
Yeah.
Get him out. Excuse me. Him. Get him out. You're fired, mate. Fired.
You've had the chance to work with some pretty big names in TNA now. Obviously, we mentioned Rhino, Dreamer, of course, Jeff Hardy and whatnot. Who's the standout to you in the company in terms of natural ability, charisma, marketability? Who does Rockstar Spud enjoy watching the most when he's not on screen?
Well, that's easy. Mr. Carter, Ethan Carter III. It really is easy. Look at him. He's cut out of stone. He's beautiful. He's the most charismatic gent I've ever met, and he's a great, great friend. You see every week on Impact how he treats me as a friend. He's just the best friend I could ever ask for, and he's honestly going to be one of the biggest stars in the wrestling business, in my opinion. I think a previous company completely dropped the ball with this young man, and if you look at how he performs every week on Impact, the chemistry he has with whoever he's in the ring with, there's no one that can touch him. Absolutely no one that can touch him, and he's one of the very best I've ever had the pleasure, and one of the best people I've ever had the privilege of spending time with. I also think that Bully Ray is an amazing performer. As much as I disagree with his intentions of putting Madden through a table, I think if Hulk Hogan was around in the 80s and so was Bully Ray, I honestly think that Hulk Hogan would be second to Bully Ray. Because the way the man conducts and controls the audience and conducts the way he moves and the way he performs, people believe in Bully Ray, which is amazing. They either believe in him when they hate him, they believe in him when they love him. But, I think he's honestly one of the best performers in the world. But I also think he's a piece of garbage for what he intends to do with Madam Dixie. The Bromans, I think, are unbelievably talented. DJ Z, Zima, Jesse Goddard, Robbie E, I think they're unbelievable, so talented. Sonada, I think, is a complete piece of garbage, and anyone that ever brings up his name in my presence will be, punched mercilessly. And then you have Magnus and Bram that I think are tremendous as well as a team. That they're really stepping up and making it their own. The Wolves also, but you've got everybody on the Impact Wrestling roster. There's no one that doesn't step up. Gunner, Anderson, Aries, Bobby Lashley is a tremendous world heavyweight champion for our company. There's multiple, but MVP, Kenny King, every one of them. There's not one person that doesn't step up and performs like our roster. Our roster is the best roster in the world. It seriously is. There's no roster that can match ours. There really isn't.
You've worked in many promotions around the world now, and as you said, you've had an absolute amazing time in TNA. What does the future hold for Rockstar Spud? Are you in the position you imagine, both creatively and as a talent in the company, or do you picture yourself taking a different route in the future?
I am a professional wrestler, so my job is to turn up and do exactly as I'm told. I'm me. When they tell me to do a certain thing, it will be done the way Rockstar Spud would do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whatever happens going forward, I always look forward to what tomorrow brings. Like we did our shows in Florida, we've done our shows in New York, we've done our shows in Pennsylvania, and every day I just want to turn up to work. And I can't wait to see what tomorrow brings. Like, or what have they got for me tomorrow? One, it's a challenge every day, and two, I just want to knock it out of the park because I just want to step up. I want to be a guy that can rely on, the company can rely on, and somebody that you know, they can put me absolutely anywhere, and they'll know that I'll be able to do a good job for them. So I just want to be an asset, and I feel that I'm going to be an asset for this company going forward. And, you know, with their constant faith in me, which is always greatly appreciated, then, you know, I'll continue doing this at the best of my ability.
For one night only, the stars of the X Division, past, present, and future, collide in a high-flying, gravity-defying spectacle you'll have to see to believe. Featuring a ladder match with $25,000 hanging in the balance. The stakes soar to an all-time high with the X Division Championship on the line. Plus, who will rise and who will fall when it all culminates in an unbelievable Ultimate X match. TNA Wrestling presents One Night Only Xtravaganza, premiering Friday, August 1st, only on pay-per-view.